Hello you lovely people, how are you all doing this beautiful day? I'm Eshna and I welcome you back to my channel and to another fragrance review video. From the title you're already aware that I'm going to review the Plum's BodyLovin Red-Carpet Luxe Edition perfumes. I have all the three variants. I have shared a shots on this, which is the initial unboxing and all. If you haven't checked it, please do check it out. It's available on my channel or I'll try to link it up right here. But today is a detailed review video of these fragrances and I'm here to share my thoughts and opinion on each of these, and we'll cover everything in detail. But before we get started, please spare a moment to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. Now, cutting the rambling short, let's dive into the video, shall we? Alright, before we dive into the fragrances, I'll quickly cover what's on my lips today. I am wearing a dark, rich, vapid kind of a shade. I don't wear such shades very often, but then I love this color and the formula. This is L'Oreal's Color Riche range, and this is in the shade Rich Merlot. I love these colors, not a everyday wear for me, but nonetheless I love this color, and it glides on like butter on your lips. This is how the shade looks like. It's a beautiful Merlot color. Merlots are usually this rich red berry mix kind of a color in between. I love it. I especially like this that L'Oreal writes its name on the lipstick, Bullet. I love bullet lipsticks and I love liquid lipsticks as well, and this is quite old, like at least 3 to 4 years, I don't remember. So this is what is on my lips today, and with the lips covered, let's dive into the fragrances. Alright, so I have all the three variants available with me of the Luxe Red-Carpet Luxe Edition from Plum's BodyLovin. I love Plum BodyLovin mists as well as perfumes, and I thought when I saw these were launched, I just simply had to get my hands on these. These have been sitting around for a while. I'm sorry for that. I couldn't share the review because I got busy testing out other fragrances for the Durga Puja video. I hope you have already seen it and leveraged my suggestions for the Durga Puja. If not, then make sure you check it out. Anyway, so this is how the color scheme of this looks like. It is indeed very luxe. I love the color scheme that they have come up with. This is purple to pink, this is green to golden, and this is pink to golden. I love it how the transitions and worked out the ombres and all. So I have put a lot of thought into the packaging, and it's clearly a reflective, shiny packaging meant for festivals. They kind of launched it a bit back, but they are suitable for festivals as well. With the upcoming Diwali, you can try these as well there. I'll talk about the packaging of one, and the same is for every other fragrances, so I won't be covering each and every fragrance again and again because it's essentially the same thing. You have the fragrance name and the color scheme on the front side, and on the back you have some information about the fragrance. And the interesting part about this entire range is that it opens like a book, and this is where your fragrance is housed along with a bit of a description for the fragrance. I love the packaging, the thought they have put into this. It's very beautifully done. It's quite nice. This is the variant Starry Nights. So let's cover this first and then we'll move on to the other two, which are Do Your Bling and Glitz Worth It. Love the names, by the way, very red carpet. Okay, for Starry Nights, the description they have given is, to the red carpet we go in just a spritz. So this is how the bottle looks like. The bottle is very basic, very simple. Reminds me of Nykaa's perfume range. For the packaging bit, they have spent only the money on this one, nothing on this one, because this is a normal glass bottle. It's not a roll-on, thank God, but it's just like Nykaa's bottles as well. They are all of this style with golden lid, a golden atomizer. If you place this and any other Nykaa roll-ons, if you have Nykaa small fragrances, the 15 mls I guess, or 18, I forgot their quantity. These are 15 mls. If you place this next to each other, you won't be able to make it out. The problem with again this version Starry Night is that The name of the fragrance is not even mentioned anywhere on the body of the bottle, which is kind of a bummer, because if I throw this out sooner or later, I will throw it out. I'm not gonna put it on in this one and use it, right, in reality. So I won't be able to recognize this. That is the issue here. Let's spray this and find out the scent that this is. Now this is a fruity scent, very much a strong fruity, floral scent, but it has got elements which doesn't sit well with my chemistry. This is the least favorite of the ones that I am going to talk about. I'll quickly cover what are the notes here and we'll discuss this a bit more. At the top you have melon, apple and peach. I love apple and peach, but the melon is ruining it for me. I don't like the beginning of this fragrance at all, which is why from the start only I was not super impressed with this fragrance. Then it moves on to jasmine, mimosa and tuberose. Again, the jasmine and the tuberose goes well together. I'm not very sure about the mimosa bit, but for me right now I can mostly smell melon and apple and peach, and the top is what is overruling right now. The base has got ylang ylang musk and sandalwood, a very unusual base where a delicate flower like ylang ylang is there, which is probably why this fragrance doesn't last a lot. On my skin at least. I mean, if I spray this on my body, on my pulse points as well, after 2 hours it's gone. This is kind of not the performance that I expect, and have seen Plum has got great range of fragrances and those last as well. This one on the other hand needs a lot of spritzes to get a long wear time. I was particularly not impressed with the scent as well. It's either my nose, my body chemistry, or it's not done correct. Either way, I don't enjoy this one. This is not Starry Nights for me. I would have imagined a bit more density, a bit more gravity in Starry Nights, which is not here. And if you see, I've used up quite a lot, because you need a lot of spritzes to get some performance out of this. So no, despite being a luxe edition, it doesn't serve the purpose of being a luxe fragrance. It doesn't last. It smells not great on my skin, so I will not recommend this, because I don't want you to waste your money and then come back and say it didn't suit me. So if you want to try, and if you like this one, please enjoy it. I'm nobody to say or discourage you from using it, but it smells very bad on my skin, and whether I wear it on my clothes or whether I wear it on my body, this just doesn't work well with my chemistry. So I won't be recommending Starry Nights at all. Given the quantity and the price point of this, you are getting a 15 ml, for which you are supposed to pay 349 rupees. So 350 bucks, and you're not getting a performance. You have much better other Plum fragrances to try out. This one you can very well skip. I'll move on to the next one, which is Do Your Bling. This is how the packaging looks like, and same thing. If you open, you have a cutout where your fragrance stays, and this. So same for all, and this is how the basic perfume looks like. Let's spray this and find out about this one. This one is very different. Honestly, I'll be very honest, I had the least expectation out of this one. I didn't like it when I first sniffed it, and compared to the other two, this one looks a bit dull. For here you have a description as well. I forgot to read out the description for Starry Night because I don't like this fragrance. I didn't bother, honestly. It says, click, click, click is all you will hear upon your grand appearance at those starry moments, with this melange of sparkling floral fruity notes and sensual undertones of musk and ylang ylang, because you're spotlight and flashlight worthy. Unfortunately, this fragrance is not spotlight or flashlight worthy. It will not last. Then again, spotlights don't last as well. Keeping that in mind, it's correctly named, correctly done. But Starry Nights, it is not justified in my opinion. For the just do your bling, this one, the description says, your life, your rules, read jewels, with clean notes of luscious blueberries, dew tulips, and the comforting warmth of woody notes, you will love to bling it on. I love this fragrance. This one is very nice. The notes are blueberry and tulip are at the top, You have May Rose, Freesia and Caramel. I don't know if that's a different kind of rose than your normal rose. And the base has got Vanilla Patchouli and something called Woody. I don't know, maybe Sandalwood or Agar Wood or anything else. This one is clearly a dupe of Nayaka's Raison d'Etre. I hate that fragrance. But this is an example of how that fragrance can be done right. This is exactly on the same lines. Much more milder, toned down and yet glamorous version of it. I don't know if if you enjoy already Raison d'Etre, I think you will like it. But folks who don't enjoy Raison d'Etre like me, I hated that fragrance absolutely. I'm not a rose person, so I hated it. I'm not a rose person still. I'm trying to warm up to it, and this one doesn't make me feel gross. This one makes me feel good and I enjoy it to the T. This is done so beautifully. The tulips, the blueberries, the May Rose, the Freesia, everything in this fragrance is so perfectly blended and perfectly milled. It doesn't feel offensive. It doesn't give you a headache. It gives you a decent performance. I have used this up quite a bit as well because I love it a lot. Not because it needs a lot of spritzes. Yes, it is not as flimsy or weak in performance as Starry Night, but it is not super strong as well. You will get a performance of 3 hours to 4 hours here, not more than that, which is 2 to 3 hours in this case, or maybe even less if you're sweating. So the idea of these fragrances in my eyes are that you're in AC, red carpet edition, right? You're not going to be sweating, so use it carefully. Think where you're applying it. Don't waste it on your everyday wear. None of these are everyday fragrances. These are your party scents. These are your special occasion scents. Wear to those occasions. When you are in AC, you're not sweating, you will get a longer wear time and a much better experience of this fragrance. This one smells good. Being a rose fragrance as well, this works wonderful on my skin and I highly recommend it. No age restriction whatsoever. But yes, I think a little bit of maturity is required if you're wearing any of these. Let's move on to the last one. My battery is dying, so I'll try to make it quick. Glitz Worth It outside packaging looks like this. It's quite similar to what I'm wearing today. Never mind. And this is how it looks like. And this one is another beautiful, very mild, very delicate and very beautiful, very sophisticated scent. Let me read the description of this one as well. The Glitz Worth It experience begins with a soothing floral blend of freesia and rose and embraces a creamy hint of vanilla for sweetness. But it's the fascinating twist of captivating woody notes that makes it so glam fun. Damn is written, damn is cut, striked off, and then glam fun is written. It's beautiful. This one has got peach and freesia at the top. The delicacy of the freesia and the sweetness of the peach is just creating a wonderful fragrance. It's just chef's kiss right from the start. The middle has got rose, sandalwood and iris. Now the rose is so beautifully done here that I love it. The sandalwood and iris are complementing rose wonderfully. And finally in the base you have musk, cashmere wood and vanilla. This one, Glitz Worth It, would be a perfect winter evening scent which you wear when you go out for parties and all. It's beautiful, the most cozy, the most comfy, the most attention seeking yet muted, understated, not demanding attention. Who knows, we'll get attention. That kind of a fragrance. These two are great. Okay, Starry Nights is not great in my eyes. These two are simply great. But I guess I love Glitz Worth It a bit more than Do Your Bling. So in my order of preference, it will be this followed by this and finally Starry Nights. This is just not done correctly, not appeasing my nose at least. But these two are wonderful. I love the gesture that they have given notes, they have given descriptions for each of these fragrances and they have lived up to it very efficiently. Except the Starry Nights one. That is not great and I don't want to mislead you into buying it because it's your money. So don't waste your money on something that will not make you smell great. You deserve the best. Anyway, let me quickly talk about these fragrances from the gender perspective. All these are heavily feminine scents. Me being a person who likes masculine scents as well, my husband shares my scents as well. I don't see that as a barricade for a man to reach out to this, but having certain notes in these fragrances like freesia, heavy no rose, vanilla, and all these, a man will want to smell this on their women counterpart rather than wear it, as per my experience or my understanding goes. If you being a man, you enjoy such fragrances, to wear it and just not smell it on your women counterpart, go ahead and wear it, because these, at least the two, the Do Your Bling and the Glitz Worth It, these two are great. I'm recommending these two, not Starry Nights at all. None of these are your everyday fragrances. Don't waste it. Anyways, this is expensive. If I think it from a 15 ml, you're paying $345. The moment they launch the big ones, I don't even know if the big ones are launched, that won't be as on the same price bracket as the current fragrance ranges they have in Plum. All are great except Starry Lights. It's not nights, it's lights. I have gone blind. It's Starry Lights. That is why the click click click. Sorry, now I understand. Yeah, for Starry Lights as well, pardon me, I spoke Starry Nights throughout. It's wrong. It's lights, but then also it has to be captured, attention seeking, that holding that spotlight kind of a feeling. So I would expect longevity out of this, which I'm not getting. So yeah, my review stands same whether it's called Starry Nights or Lights. It doesn't matter. This smells not good enough and doesn't last as well. So it's not bang for your buck, which is not the case for the other two. But in case you feel these doesn't last on your skin when you buy it, these are easy to travel with as well. Please carry it around and spray it. I anyways recommend that rather than spraying once a beast performance, which starts you think it worked one day and next day it worn off maybe on 7th hour and you don't have the fragrance with you. So always have a fragrance in your bag. If you watch what's in your bag videos as well, every person has a fragrance in their bag. Don't shy away from carrying a decant, and if you have such travel sizes, nothing beats it. So the reapplication should not be an issue in my eyes, to be very frank. Longevity I have covered. Do Your Bling, Glitz Worth It, they last a bit fairly longer, 3 to 4 hours, and if you're in AC, 5 to 6 hours. And Starry Lights is 2 to 3 hours, even lesser if you're sweating, and in AC 2 to 3 hours is the one that you get. There is no further extension, or this doesn't get a lifeline if it's in an AC. It doesn't smell well as well, so wow, that rhymed. So yeah, I am just not saying that this is a good one, but if you want to try out, do try out Do Your Bling and Glitz Worth It. Probably Plum has only one bummer in its entire fragrance range, which is this one. And the sillage and projection are very simple. The time you apply, it stays. After a while it goes, so nothing fancy or nothing exceptional there. But overall, a yay from my side for 2 fragrances and a strict no for the other. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope this video was helpful for you and you had fun watching this. If you did find this useful, don't forget to hit this video a like, share it with your friends, and comment in the comment section what has been your experience with the Plum's Red-Carpet Luxe Edition fragrances. Being Luxe, I expected a bit more, honestly, but nonetheless 2 are good, 1 is not okay-ish kind of thing. It's not a yay what a great scent range I have got, but it's not a what a scent range I have got. It's in between, it's good, it's okay. If you're here till this part, then might as well subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. I make maximum now fragrance reviews because that's the most thing that you want to watch. Apart from hauls, I try to bring those as well. So this channel has got some interesting set of content. You can check it out, and I've reviewed quite a lot of fragrances in this file, and might want to check that out and join this family. I'll leave the product links in the description box below in case you want to check it out. That's it for today. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy.